Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Happy and Hydra on Central Protocol. In the top left side of the map we have the red Terran player. It is Happy. Happy hails from Russia and is currently teamless, though I don't understand why, because man, he is a really solid Terran player who does show well at these tournaments. And in the top right side of the map we have the blue Zerg player. It is Hydra, representing Root Gaming. And yes, he has a team. He's been with Root for a while, and he's one of my favorite Zergs in Legacy of the Void. Again, he has shown aggression back at a time when aggression was frowned upon from Zergs back in the Heart of the Swarm days. Really showed well with some good Roach pushes, some Ling pushes, and now that he has Ravagers, Hydra really feeling comfortable being the aggressor in ZVT. We'll have to see if that actually happens here. I'd be shocked if it didn't. I really would. Hatch first here from Hydra, going to go into an extractor into a spawning pool, or might try to snack a 3-hatch before pool here, but man, against Terran that's so risky because this Reaper expand is so darn common from our Terran players. But yeah, there's the extractor. The pool is going to come up as soon as he hits 200 minerals, which is, I mean, I was going to say fairly standard, but incredibly standard in ZVT here. And yes, because we have the gas here already on the way for Happy, he should have about 50 by the time this barracks finishes, and then once he has 50, a Reaper pops out, and look how well this timing works. There's the barracks, there is the 50 gas, and bam, Reaper on the way. These players have this down to a science I tell you. And watch these replays. You can find them on places like lotv.spawningtool.com. Watch them, get their timings down, and just mimic them in the early game. They will help you immensely in your games if you are bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond. I mean, really, copying the pros at those levels cannot do anything but help you get better. Alright, so the spawning pool is just about to finish here. The Reaper hasn't even built yet. So the thing is, there will be several Lings out and a Queen and speed on the way from Hydra by the time the Reaper shows up, which is not great if you're the Reaper, because you want to show up when there's nothing there to kill you. When there are things here to kill you, it's a bad time. So Reaper, we're going to have him move on out. We are going to name him Billy. Billy the Reaper is young, but he is interested in killing Zerg, so that's why they sent him up to be a Reaper. They gave him a jetpack. They said, kill people. Kill people. Just kidding. Kill Zerg. Don't do that. Don't kill people. He had to get re-educated after that one. Kill Zerglings. Kill them off the creep. Don't go on the creep too far, or the Lings are faster than you, even if they don't have speed. Another KD8 charge there. Reaper, do your people good. Yes, killing a single Ling. Very happy about himself there. Another KD8 charge knocking everybody back. Another Ling dying, but there's the Queen. If you see a Queen, Billy, run. Just run for your life. Queens are the thing that will destroy you more than anything else in this early game. Is that a couple Lings heading up? Can they actually? Nope, they can't force a cancel, or a delay, rather, on that command center because it got finished beforehand. Meanwhile, Reaper's coming on back. Billy's coming to back help with the Zergling infestation inside his own base. That should be a full wall off. There's the wall off. Now the Lings are trapped. Got to save the life of that innocent little SCV, and is going to do it. Going to turn down that evil Zergling. Head back up to try to kill his friend, who again is trying to kill the innocent little SCV. Never done nobody no wrong. And Billy with 4 kills to his name. Can he get to 4, putting him on the Reaper Hall of Fame? Yes! He gets 4 kills. None of them are workers, but killing Lings is good because it does force Hydra to replace those. Or does it? Yeah, it does. He has 4 Lings back on home. So Billy the Reaper feeling mighty fine about himself. Did not kill any drones, which I think is his primary purpose, as well as scouting. But he did weaken a few of them. However, they have regenerated their health back, so that didn't really do much of anything at all. Takes the Zellnaga watchtower just a little bit. An attempted run by of a Ling gets burned alive by the Hellion follow-up. Roach Warren just about to finish, and an armory coming up. That's a pretty early armory from Happy. Billy the Reaper does get in there and scout himself out a 3rd hatchery, which is too much of a surprise from Hydra. Makes a lot of sense. And that would be the case. Trying to come up here with these speedlings and just getting absolutely roasted. Man, it is a Ling barbecue on this ramp. Hydra being a little bit careless with those things. Does get a nice scout, I guess. Sees the bunker, sees the number of Hellions that are there. It's going to be a Hellion Reaper push with Billy. Billy the Reaper leading the way with his Hellion buddy. Is going to see what they can do to try to take down, again, the evil infestation of Zerg here on Central Protocol. What is going to deal with this? Roaches. Roaches on the way. Look out, Billy. There are roaches coming to kill you. Oh, but Marines mixed in. And the Hellbat transformation! Oh, Hellbats are so much better against roaches than they are Hellions are. KD8 charge not hitting anything. Billy trying to get rid of these roaches. Really sitting on the front lines. No, Billy, run. Get to the safety. They're trying to take out the Hellbats. And yes, Billy holding his own, man. Oh, Billy explodes. The roaches do manage to kill him. Happy really wants to kill this hatchery. Can he get it with the Hellbat DPS? It's very close indeed. There are 3 Hellbats remaining. They get it. They get the hatch, and the broodlings assist in destroying them. So that was probably a fair trade in Happy's estimation as he left them there. 950 resources lost by Hydra, 750 lost by Happy. Ravagers now getting morphed in from Happy. Happy says, or Hydra rather. Hydra says, if I had these Ravagers, I would have done much better. Liberator up here trying to kill stuff, but no, the Queen does recognize what's going on, get some shots off. The drones got pulled. None of them died, which is a good story for these drones. But yes, let's mourn Billy the Reaper just a little bit. Backing on out there is Hydra, and here come the Ravagers. Oh, you can't move. Look out. Oh, got out of there. Happy. Great reaction time. You don't often see that. A stationary Liberator getting out of Defender mode and escaping those Ravager Corrosive Biles. But nope. Happy was on top of it. Did manage to get out. Going to pop back in here with the Liberator. Meanwhile, back home, getting a 3rd command center and some more CVs and Marines and 2 engineering bays, which is good. Very good indeed. So replacing this hatch as Hydra, that hurt. Losing that Hydra was a bad, or losing that hatch was a bad feeling. Too many H's in this game. Hatcheries and Happy and Hydra and Horror Crawlers. Nope, those are Spore Crawlers. Another Liberator setting on up a full evacuation here by Hydra once again. Does he have any static defense? No, he has a Queen. He has a Queen, and the drone's coming back in. Nope, that was an evacuation. That was a long-distance mine. Oh, man. Tank, Marine here. Liberator setting up shop, sniping down those workers. Ravagers going to take it out this time. No, great dodge again by Happy. Another attempt. Does walk into a Spore Crawler here, though. That Liberator doesn't have it as much luck. And tanks and Marines trying to kill as many stuff as they can. As many roaches, as many drones as well. And the roach does get taken down. This tank doing extra damage versus armored. 25 damage versus armored here, which these roaches are, forcing a pickup and a liftoff nonetheless. This Liberator has 7 kills. Finally has seen its last day. No! What? Did Hydra expect Happy to dodge there and dodge into the Corrosive Bile, and it didn't? That's hilarious. Dropping here again is the tank and the 2 Marines. No, got it that time. Liberator did end up getting killed. And picking up, boosting out once again. Happy being super duper aggressive here with these drops, man. Dropping here, killing more drones. Yes, 15 workers killed by Happy. It's 56 to 55. Harvester's Terran is up just barely. Just barely. But against a Zerg, that's what you want to do. If you can stay up in worker count, you are doing a right thing. Overseer flying around, doing a complete scout here. But everything that Happy is trying to do. And why is it when I change that, it zooms me in every time? Either way, yeah, Zerg has a pretty good look here. Threw down a contamination on that factory just to slow down whatever was coming out of that factory. I don't know what it was, but it is definitely not able to do anything for a little bit now. Tank count looking great for Happy, but again, tanks don't do extra damage against Ravagers. That's why these Roach Ravager pushes are so popular for Zerg players, including Hydra. Production tab continues to show upgrades, tunneling claws, missile attacks level 2 specifically, and burrow. So burrow roaches going to be the story for Hydra right now. We'll see how that works out for him. A lot of Marines packing themselves into those medevacs. How are the Marine upgrades looking? There's a Marine. No upgrades quite yet. Just have +1/+1 about to finish. And Stim coming up too. I think Happy might be trying to time this to where he gets those upgrades complete and then starts the assault. Nah, he starts it a little bit early. That's okay. These guys are 0-0, but they will be 1-1 sooner rather than later. An Overlord dies. Roaches popping. There aren't enough roaches to handle this, especially because... Has it finished? Yes, +1/+1 finished. Burrow is finished for the roaches, though, so he might do some Burrow Micro. Nope, no Burrow Micro, but the rest of the army shows on up. And again, what this does is keeps Hydra inside his base. It keeps Hydra from getting out there and really pushing on Happy, allowing Happy to take his 3rd, which is exactly what he wants to do. Overseer moving on in here, too, and that pick up and a liftoff and a drop. And more Marines, same Marines, rather, trying to do some stuff. Roaches burrowing across the map. So their move speed is actually pretty good when they're burrowed, which is really fun. These Roaches and Ravagers, is it enough to hold on? These guys is. Another big push. Run away, Happy. Run for your lives. Lynx checking for additional bases. Proxy stuff they might have missed. Another drop from Happy heading on down. These Roaches ready to go. They pop out of the ground, leaving holes there, and then just kind of go away. All right, so Happy dropping with some Marines. Might lose one if he's not careful. Nah, he's careful enough. The Roach does get taken down. The healing by the medevac is sufficient. Another attempt to drop here by Happy. Can he get there? Hydra going for a 4th base, but it is under attack, or at least under imminent threat here. Burrowed Roach attack, though, right here on all of these workers. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 SCVs are getting killed. The responders do show up in a pretty good amount of time, but it's not enough to prevent a lot of SCVs from dying there. More Roaches getting rid of reinforcing units coming across the map. An attempted drop here. There is a drop up here. Oh, the Spore Crawler taking out the medevac, though. That drop is ill-fated. Roaches and Ravagers coming up to deal with everything on this end. Corrosive Bile landing, not hitting anything, not even close to connecting with those medevacs. It is 58 to 67 workers. Hydra has held off and has taken the lead on that count. Total army supply 79 to 108 total supply for that army. And again, 58 to 69. Hydra looking good. That's not what I meant to do at all. Not at all. All right, so again, another attempted drop here with Marines and Marauders. +1/+1 has finished. The Marauders, a good choice against these Roaches. Another drop, another push. Moving on its way here, backing on out, trying to spread the Zerg army as thin as possible. I believe was Happy's trying to do, attacking in several different areas at once, stimming forward, taking out creep tumors. There's the scan, and a big concave, though. The tanks trying to do what they can against this, but there are just so many Roaches and so many Ravagers just walking through. Hydra does not care about the tank attacks at all, forcing the tank of Axe to flee for their lives to get on out of there. Another attempted drop, but there is a queen. There are Roaches here. Hydra is everywhere at once, as Happy is. The tanks landing, trying to kill them. There are Roaches doing it, trying to kill more and more drones. The rest of the army showing on up. A Roach getting right in the middle of them, and these tanks are in a lot of trouble. The medevacs need to run. The medevacs need to run now, and they do. They pick up, and they boost on out of there. Is there another attempted drop? Another attempted drop here. Medevac, nope, it's a fake drop because there's nothing actually in that medevac. Medevac here as well, healing up a couple Marauders. But again, on 3 bases, Happy's looking okay. I think Happy feels okay about this. Ultralisk Cavern on the way from Hydra. Do we see a Ghost Academy anywhere in the future for Happy? Entirely possible. But as of yet, if we look at structures, no Ghost Academy. So if he gets one, it's going to be a good choice because there are definitely Ultras on the way. These Roaches trying to hold the Zalanga Watchtower, running for their lives as Marauders are coming, trying to kill them. +2/+2 there for these bio units. The Roaches themselves are also +2/+2. So again, we've talked about this. If Zerg players get stuck on this Roach Hydra for too long, they're in a lot of trouble. But the ground 3 Carapace is on the way. The Ultralisk Cavern is just about to finish, so Hydra has not fallen into that trap and is in fact expanding again, going for those Ultras. More Liberators coming up from Happy. Liberators, another way to deal with those Ultras. If you're a Terran player, small skirmishes here and there. The creep spread looking great. Just as I say that, the creep tumor does get taken down by a tank of all things. Roach versus Marine, 1-to-1 battle. Who's going to win that one? Roach gets it for sure. Does take some damage, though, from that Marine's Gauss rifle. Marine trying to hold the Zalanga Watchtower here. Loses it to a million Zerglings. +2 armor. No attack upgrades, though, which worries me a little bit about these Ultras. A nice burrow from Hydra, keeping those Roaches alive. There is action going on all over the place. Another attempted fake drop from Happy. Does actually force a cancel on that 5th base. Ouch. That is not a good look at all for Hydra. It is 191 to 173 total supply. Happy trying to take a 4th base. There it is, lifting up that command center. A small push of Marines getting eaten alive by these Ravagers. Again, that +2/+2 on the way. Chitinous plating on the way. +2 melee attack now being researched too. I guess +1 was almost there on these Lings when I looked at them last, because there it is now. And retaking that 5th base is Hydra. Did get a cancel, got a refund of 225 minerals, which is going to help quite a bit here. And it is 61 to 63 Harvesters. Happy keeping up against the Zerg player. There's that Ghost Academy I was wondering about earlier. Ghost Academy ready to do in 2 seconds. Ready, set, Ghost Academy in production. Are we going to start seeing some ghosts? Not quite yet. +3 infantry weapons on the way. Infestor is going to catch a fungal. They do get a fungal up there. Corrosive Bile. It's the Fungal Bile taking out a tank. Taking out another tank too. Walking into the circles. This Ultra doing some damage and does get evaporated though fairly quickly. The Marauder count looking pretty darn good too. A fungal holding people in place. Another drop down here. Marines and Marauders. Spine Crawlers and Roaches and Ravagers trying to do this thing. Corrosive Bile's landing. Nice dodge by Happy, however. And meanwhile, a Ling run by at this attempted 4th base by Happy. There's action all over the map right now. The Ultra comes on in, and Happy decides it's a good time to retreat. The Lings trying to kill more SCVs, but just walking right into the meat grinder of the Marines and the Marauders. Lings running on home, trying to find additional bases to disrupt. They don't find one here, but they might try to kill that Marine if they can actually spot that he is present. Overseer hasn't really scouted anything for a while. These guys drop over, try to force another cancel on this hatch. No, Hydra lets it finish, and the Roaches are enough to shoo away this attempted drop. The Lings here finally running to their deaths. Ouch, indeed. Are we seeing ghosts in production? Are there any ghosts here for Happy? That's structures again. Darn it. Units? No, still no ghosts and still none on the way. What is happening? Happy, you got to do it. This Ultra count is looking bigger and bigger by the moment. 9 Ultras on the ground with +1 attack, 8 armor with that chitinous plating. So darn hard to kill for Marines. Marauder count looking good, though, which is super useful. But here it is, forcing a full retreat by Happy. Hydra pushing in. Hydra not messing around, bringing the Ultras in front. A lot of Ravagers here, too. Corrosive Bile is being landed, trying to kill enough of these Liberators to make a difference and taking out 2 or 3 of them, which is nice. But, man, 85 damage per hit onto those Ultras. A lot of them are being very weakened 2 Liberators left, 1 Liberator left. The Ultra's crushing through this base here too. A lot of trouble for Happy. It is 178 to 104 total supply in production. 3 more Ultras, as well as Flyer Carapace. Another Liberator dies. The Ravagers doing their job to take down the Liberators. Exactly what they're intended to do. Another Liberator ends up falling. 21 SCVs died in that attack. Another drop. Actually, an attempt by here. Liberator is taking down a lot of workers at that base. This base under huge assault. It's a planetary fortress, but it's going to die almost immediately to the Roaches. And the Ultras trying to pull focus off. There is Happy, but it's 193 to 66 total supply. Not looking good at all for our Russian Terran player. Hydra just absolutely steamrolling right now. And there's the GG. Happy with the GG. Happy's defeated. Hydra's victorious, and Happy has left the game. Yeah, that was a good one by Hydra. Again, Happy did a great job in the early game doing that harassment. He did kill a lot of drones. In the end, did kill 31, but lost 56 of his own, which is not a great feeling if you're the Terran player. Again, the Liberator got a lot of kills there toward the end, but the dropping was consistent. The dropping was everywhere. Hydra just did a really good job of splitting up his army to different positions and not really allowing any of his bases to fall, except this one. This one did die, and I think... was there a forced cancel on this one as well? No, we killed this one. That's what it was. So Happy did kill a couple hatcheries, but it could have been a lot worse. Happy's microaggression, micro multitasking was dead impressive, but not quite enough against Hydra, who weathered the storms, knew when to drone, knew when to make units, got the Ultras out, and Happy decided to go Liberator. But unfortunately for him, the Corrosive Biles from the Ravagers were just too good. Just too good. In the end, I really think he would have benefited from going from Ghosts. But Hydra, again, probably had something up his sleeve for that as well. He did have the Infestors, and Fungals, as we know, do cancel the steady targeting attack that we see all the time against Ultra. So that might have been exactly what Hydra's plan was. So Ravager Ultra, pretty good combination, especially with Infestor play. So that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what is on what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.